also it takes an entire village to raise a child, and that's that really powerful old African proverb. And I'm sure that the message that underpins it is the fact that we're all interconnected, and that actually we all have a responsibility for demonstrating how we show up and being that role model around the young people in our lives. But what it made me think about, I got sent that as a meme. It was connected to something that someone posted on Facebook that included me in this morning, and it just kind of made me smile, and it made me think about the inner child right now in all of us, the inner child that wants maybe a little bit of fun, to have a little bit of a laugh, and how do we do that? But it also then made me think about the interconnectivity. It's really easy to be in each other's space, and when we're in each other's space, one of the things that I spend a lot of time doing is talking to people about people who feel absolutely disconnected even though they're around people all the time. One of the things that always makes me smile is it takes other people in our lives to be able to make us feel lonely, because actually it's the disconnection from the people around us. And so maybe right now we need to think about switching the language again. So we talk a lot, and have talked a lot, and that whole phrase around social isolation and social distancing, but actually maybe we've got to rethink about the narrative and the story that we say, in order to make sure that we look after all of ourselves right now, and our own health and our own well-being and our own interconnectedness. Is that maybe actually let's talk about it as it is. Let's talk about this physical distancing, but actually needing to maintain that sense of social connection and that interconnectedness that all occurs. So as we kind of think about that and need that, certainly the little bit of a child in me wants people to tell me right now rubbish jokes. I want to be able to be connected, with a smile and a little bit of mischief into as many different people's lives as possible. It's something I enjoy, and it's something that is really part of who and what I am. As I've been recording this right now, I've had a gentleman stop and chat to me, and he's saying the one thing that he misses is just the physical human connection. Well, I'm quite fortunate because I have 2 children in my household that quite happily will throw themselves at me and muck about at every window of opportunity. But as we think about that idea, does it take a village, or it does take a village to raise a child, is actually how we come together and connect together in our communities right now to form those villages, be they physical, but separated, be they virtual, because it's this medium, and that we simply take this moment right now to flip from being sometimes those people who use social media as the window to look in on other people's lives, as the vehicle to be able to simply connect with other people's lives. We've all got the ability, simply sat in our hand, to be able to broadcast almost to the entire world, and actually let's create that community, let's create those tribes and to interconnect. So for those of you that would like me to be a tribe member, then say hello and let's connect, and let's form those tribes right now that allow us to raise those children, and those children can be our companies and our ideas. Those children are the things that we can give birth to. So let's do what we can right now to support each other in the business communities that we're part of.